Hi world, welcome to News Roundup number 124. I can't believe how many we're doing. Anyway, it's quite a grey day here, but the weather in England is so unseasonally warm, it's unbelievable. I haven't even got the heating on. Here we go. A heartwarming story in the Daily Mail about 10-year-old Labrador Daisy, who has been awarded a medal for sniffing out cancer. Her owner, Dr. Claire Guest, trained Daisy to sniff out cancer in urine and breath samples when she was a puppy. As a result, the dog has found cancer in 551 patients, an accuracy rate of 93%, and she also discovered Dr. Guest's undiagnosed breast cancer, the first time she has detected the disease actually growing in someone's body rather than by sniffing a sample. Dr. Guest, Chief Executive of charity Medical Detection Dogs, said, "She bumped against my body repeatedly. I pushed her away, but she nuzzled against me again, clearly upset. She pushed me so hard that it bruised me. Over the next few days I detected the tiniest lump. The bump was a perfectly harmless cyst, but further in the breast tissue was a deep-seated cancer. As it was caught so early, the lump was removed before the cancer had time to spread. Now, animal rescue charity Blue Cross has presented Daisy of Biggleswade, Bedfordshire, with a medal for her achievements. And so she should. What a wonderful thing to be able to do. Spare a thought for a man who, says the Daily Mirror, was trapped in a bank for nearly 5 hours when he found himself locked in as he withdrew cash from a machine. He entered Metro Bank's Uxbridge branch in Middlesex at 6 a.m, but after taking out his money, the door locked behind him and he was marooned. The bank has an out-of-hours policy whereby customers can enter their card at the front door and then use it on a cash machine inside the building. An engineer finally turned up at around 9:45 a.m, but was also unable to open the door, and it wasn't until another member of staff turned up to open the branch for the day's trading that the man was able to leave. Oh gosh, fancy being trapped with all that money and not being able to get at it. Ha ha. Here's a car attracting a lot of interest. A yellow Ferrari, bought by Elton John in 1972, is up for sale, reports the Daily Mail. The Ferrari Dino 246 GT, one of fewer than 500, belonged to the singer for 6 months before he gave it to long-standing drummer Nigel Olsson. Having changed hands another 5 times since, it is expected to fetch £280,000 at a London auction at the end of the month. If it was a yellow Maserati, I could understand the price. Better not let my wife read this. Too late. The Daily Star tells that British women do 6 years of housework during their life, spending far more times on chores than men. And research says that 5 years of their lives are spent cooking, 4 years shopping, and 7 years looking after children. Apparently, us men spend twice as much time socialising, playing video games, and exercising. Surely not. Surely true. A story in the Daily Mirror reveals that a black cat has survived after being shot with a shotgun, as well as suffering 2 broken legs. The cat was brought into Hale Veterinary Surgery in Cornwall, unable to walk, but still purring and craving attention. X-rays revealed more than 40 pellets in his head and body, as well as 2 fractured femurs. The cat, which has now recovered and been found a new home, was nicknamed Target by staff at the vets. Poor little sausage. It would appear that vinyl records are making a comeback in the UK. According to the BBC, over 1 million vinyl records have been sold so far this year, the first time the milestone has been achieved since 1996. And earlier this month, Pink Floyd's The Endless River became the fastest selling vinyl release since 1997. In an era when we're all talking about digital music, the fact that these beautiful physical artifacts are still as popular as they are is fantastic, said Martin Talbot, managing director of the official charts company. That's interesting actually, because where I live, a new shop has opened actually selling vinyl records, so I know my brother-in-law is going to be delighted when he comes over next time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that and see you soon. Bye bye.